Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episode 3 of season 2 of X-Men 97. The first 2 episodes have been insane. We did our future episode, our present episode, and now I assume we're going to catch up with the past team, the ones dealing with Apocalypse, his origins, his original form, and hoping to prevent him from ever becoming the threat that we know him as. Meanwhile, he's working and present in the present towards whatever his goal is, which is, I believe, just to simply stop the X-Men from interfering with the future where he rules, where Scott and them were. And now they've been sent somewhere in time to help impede Apocalypse's progress. Wild stuff, man. Let's get ready to strap in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, where you can watch it without all the edits we got to do to get the stuff up on YouTube. This is a great way to support the channel and help us do things you do here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. And with that all said and out of the way, let's get ready to hop into episode 3, Rise of Apocalypse, part 1. Oh my God, really? That's what we're doing right now? We're going to end on a... Oh, go to hell. Here we go. And back to the original intro. Again, I love the little one-offs they do, like the last one for X-Force.
So much for home sweet home.
Okay.
Bishop and I had a plan.
Well, I mean, I guess that doesn't confirm what time they are. I assume parallel to what Cable's currently doing then.
But they're not back, and the signals on their time bands are dead.
Ooh. That doesn't bode well.
Mother Ascani sent them to stop the rise of Apocalypse from ever coming to pass. If we cannot reach them, we must hope they succeed.
Guess if their bands aren't working anymore, that's all we can do. We're pretty much left dead in the water. Yep, they're at 3000 BCE. Yo, looking rugged there, Magneto. How long have we been here?
I may have abilities, but they do not change the fact that people like me are only privileged to dream of survival.
That is a story told by oppressors who need for you to fear them. When
Oh God,
in truth,
Magneto.
it is they.
You know who you're
who
talking to,
fear
right?
you.
Well, I guess we need him to survive for the rest of them to even exist, right? Well, I mean, I guess that's not completely true.
You speak of power to a man born a slave, a conquest of a cruel pharaoh from a foreign land.
Yes, but it is only
He
through
knows
struggle
all about that himself,
that
too.
one comes to understand the true value of power.
What an interesting scene to have right there, and for these two to be talking it out in that way.
Sandstormers. They approach the city, led by the abomination they call En Sabanur.
I suppose it was only a matter of
There's a
time.
bunch of drunk people dancing in the background.
Yes, sire.
Redirect my forces
What?
to the front walls.
In the
Nerve
world?
cannot live to challenge me for the temple or the power I seek.
What is this technology? What past are we living in right now? What? I mean, so this is how the pyramids were actually made. Yo, having this technology and still using people is absolutely fucked. I mean, it's fucked as it was,
And prepare for battle in Sabanur.
the fact that they presumably have like this light tech, you know, there is all that like ancient aliens bullshit. Maybe that's partially true here. I can't remember how that works or operates at all in like the X-Men or Marvel universe. Obviously, I mean, the Eternals exist too, whatever. But like literally there's robots walking around holding laser whips and they're still using flesh and blood, weak humans to do all of this. It's just absolutely, it just multiplies the fuckery by so much more. God.
They will try to sway you with their cries of freedom. But remember, who holds your chains? Your one true ruler, Ramatut.
Oh, wait. All that I was just talking about might make more sense. Yeah, okay, thought so. That's one of Kang's aliases. That's one of Kang's doppelgangers. variants, whatever you want to call it. I got told off a time or two simply for using the term doppelganger, which is still fucking applicable.
You were just a broken child when I found you in the desert. Now look at you.
You a big beefcake.
Soon our desert winds will sing the song of our people's freedom. I promise.
Quite the view, isn't it, Charles?
We are trapped 5,000 years before our time, and you risked our fates on a mutant who cannot be trusted.
Your student said the same of me when you left me your school.
Maybe they're trying to change him.
The Pharaoh's technology is clearly from the future. It could help us return home, if we trust En Sabanur.
His name is Apocalypse.
Not yet.
Of chaos. Lord of destruction, the
Maybe
X-Men's
we can
most diabolical foe, an immortal madman known for crushing his enemies.
And so too, Magneto, right? It kind of goes back to a little bit of what was going on in the last episode with Cable putting down war, not even giving him the chance to change because of so much of what he's beholden to of his past. What if we kind of make Apocalypse a good guy? What we become Apocalypse friend? Like what if? You know, that could create a completely different timeline. I mean, that's also not great, but better, I would presume, as opposed to the conquering, self-image, enslaving of people Apocalypse that we're trying to combat. You know, let's make him a friend.
Not in this era.
Yeah, he's not there yet.
Here he is still the first mutant.
Noor does not know who we really are or when we are from.
And yet he trusts me. Can you not do the same after everything we've been through?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Magneto right now.
We were born slaves, shackled before we could walk.
He probably never had anybody in his corner before, really. Like, really. Or anybody he knew like him.
We will survive, for we belong to the future, and the future belongs to the strong. Survival of the fittest!
Well, that... We can workshop it. We can work on that. What the hell? Mines? Oh! Buried robots. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
Desert rat.
I almost thought of the Dune sound there, the sting from Dune when I heard that.
I suppose perseverance is the virtue
Oh my god, his
of a slave.
pauldron is human jawbones. God damn, he is something else. Jeez! Even now. This show just leans so hard into the spectacle, and I fucking love it. Oh. God, that poor elephant, though. Oh, that was interesting. I wonder if because maybe he knows who he is, maybe that's also why he's here. Maybe Apocalypse is too big of a threat to his future empire. You know, him coming back here to where technology is lesser, to use his own mastery of that, his knowledge of the future and all that, to like rise and build his own empire and his own image, and also maybe stuff out any competition that might get in his way in the future. Because if he's from the future, which he is, you know, when he sees him coming through the clouds and he sees the shape of future Apocalypse, for the clouds to disappear and become the baby him here now. I say baby him, and he's a giant, monstrous beefcake. But you know what I mean? Like, this is proto-apocalypse, and he's still this crazy. But to see it more from the version we know, we've fought, we've seen, that he knows, he's fought, he's seen, likely, maybe, or at least knows about, and then for it to go back to this form. Oh, chef's kiss.
Come now, seize his head.
Dude, Magneto's so badass. Shows mercy. Mercy!
We take him alive.
Send the team to recover the fallen androids. Then leave Nur to me. I promise I will see our X-Men safely home, old friend.
Our X-Men.
Delivery for the good Dr. McCoy. Fresh from Saboneur's battle.
Were you seen?
Oh, Professor, ye of little faith. Although, in an ancient Egypt of murderous robots, I would imagine a demon lurking among them would hardly come as a surprise.
Valid. Very valid.
Ready to go.
Pray this time the machine works to take us home.
God, if they don't know this, they need to be here. But getting him to show mercy, maybe that's work's already done. We did skip ahead. They've been here for a while. Oh, obviously this didn't work, but you know.
Blast these machines. May as well be a cat pawing at a ball of yarn.
I mean, there's got to be something in.
We just don't have enough power.
The palace.
Perhaps mere mortals were not meant to tame forces such as time.
Well, tell that to Kang.
Magneto believes General Logos may be able to provide the insight we need to adapt the Pharaoh's technology.
Our fates now rest on an alliance between our oldest adversary and our most merciless one. Talk about faith,
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, you have to lay it all in faith.
Before you came into my life, these men only saw me as a monster. But with your counsel, they no longer fear me. They follow me. Though I must confess, every part of me still longs to crush this insect.
Only a coward feels mighty when stepping on ants.
Baal
Ooh, yeah.
disagree vehemently.
With the sentiment or with me?
Baal, I know that name. For some reason.
Sparing Logos was the right decision. As mutants, we must resist our darkest impulses if we're ever to save humanity from itself.
I mean, so far, this seems to be working, but someone's definitely going to fuck it up.
Have Apocalypse ask him nicely?
I thought nicely was how the X-Men prefer to do things.
Yeah, funny how these roles seemingly have reversed.
Pull the information out of his dang head.
Using my powers on him increases the risk of us altering the past here.
How? I mean, I guess if he digs into his head and he gets knowledge from him in trade.
I fear to consider what disturbances we could unleash if someone were to learn the truth.
Peaceful greetings, fellow mutants.
Greetings and congratulations, Nur.
You honor me, Charles. Today's victory belongs to all around this table. So many nights as a boy, an outcast among slaves, glaring up at the stars, cursing, praying. Why?
God, one who was enslaved, growing up to enslave.
Never in a million moons dared I dream of meeting others like me.
Dreams help us survive, perhaps even more than blades and arrows.
I have never seen an enemy quake before a dream, nor seen a dream lay siege to a fortress, such as the Pharaoh's capital.
Baal, be gentle.
Gentle? The men whisper, soul
Baal,
son.
right. Baldur's Gate, that's what I was thinking of.
You do not yet understand his army enough to vanquish it. How many of these same men would die at the hands of his machines?
How many are fit to survive?
Silence, both of you.
How are we all speaking English?
Share in Egypt's future.
Their ambitions for you are so very small. I promised you the world.
Magnus says I have a destiny. I can do more than just conquer the world. I can save it.
You have until tomorrow's moon to get the answers you seek. Then I take the head of Logos, your destiny or not.
You told Nur
God.
We see a destiny for him?
I had to do something.
This is what your interest has been in him all along. Not to help us find a way home, but to coerce him into embracing my dream of mutant human harmony.
And
if
that's
a mutant
so
with
bad?
Apocalypse's power had championed your dream 5,000 years before you did? Not merely the first mutant, the first X-Man. A chance to rewrite all of history in our favor.
Yeah.
The risks of altering time on that scale without humanity's consent.
Please. Mankind has long authored history. The result? Countless volumes of trite barbarism. Every new chapter scrawled in blood. Each generation plagiarizing the prior. From these sandstormers to the cowards who sponsored Bastion's smiting of Genosha.
Yeah. I love that.
Genosha was not your fault, Magnus.
Because you do see people playing out shit that we've seen 1,000 times before. The playbook's the same, it's not changing.
My intention was to inspire.
Yes, inspire me. To be like you, but I am not. No one is.
Yeah.
Help me, Charles. And your X-Men will return to a world far beyond our wildest dreams. One where your dream has finally come true.
For our sake and the world's, I do hope it's possible for Noor's rage to be contained.
Now that is the
Tell us
question.
the secrets of the pharaoh's technology, and your life will be spared.
Oh, you have grown. You're not the wailing gray pup with crooked lips anymore, left by his mother to bake in the sand. You were so young, and the years so painful.
He's trying to get a rise out of him.
Disfigured face of Ramatat's favorite slave.
Oh.
You are your first
master,
who put you in your pharaoh's chains.
Ooh.
You are not your past, Ansabanur. You are our future.
You want me to let this dog live?
I do.
I leave him to you, then.
You laugh? At our mercy?
Pharaoh is on the precipice of a discovery that will make his current army look like playthings.
A discovery?
A lost temple of divine beings from the stars, blessed with the means to turn our mortal Pharaoh into a god himself.
Wait, ship? Is it ship or something else?
You expect me to fear you?
You leave me no choice.
He's gonna
Do
get in
not
there and get
resist
that
me.
shit.
I will know it all in time.
Oh, get fucked. Yo.
Surrender your mind to me. Show me the location of this temple of the star gods.
Oh, God. You got some mind defenses set up in here?
I am the tide that carries all to the rocks of the eternal shore. Crash against them and be broken. Everything, everywhere, finds their way here. The end.
Hello, Sphinxy.
I can sense you. Whoever you are, reveal yourself.
In time, all will see. He is where the end begins.
Are we teeing up like Kang? Like the Conqueror?
It's me, Charles. It's me.
I searched Logos's mind, and he only knew but pieces of the Lost Temple's location. And I am not sure we should wish to know it either. A presence called me from it. Grand, offensive, unlike any I've encountered. It will not tolerate us finding this place.
Do not worry.
Who's skulking around that blew out the candles?
Await, we shall face them together.
Your treasure hunt is over.
Oh, God.
As is your treachery.
Wait, what?
Magnus, what is the meaning of this?
Lift the wool from your eyes,
oh,
nerd. This
fuck
so-called
off.
prophet has lied to you. He hides their true intent.
You are using them to build something, a weapon for yourself.
Nur, give me a chance to explain.
You have deceived me, your own.
I'm sorry, Nur.
Lies are weapons of the weak.
Nur, please, no!
Shit. Maybe if we were just...
He was not fit to survive.
Oh, God. Maybe we were just honest from the jump, this wouldn't have happened. Oh, hey, look who finally showed. Oh, he was among them already. Yo, let's go.
We are not alone.
Yep, nope. Oh, and to action. My X-Men.
Oh, no!
Yeah, it was an admirable attempt, but... Oh God, even he was a drone. I guess that makes sense.
In Sabanur, you thought you could hide, but I found you.
Oh my God.
The reserves.
Well, I'll be Bishop.
Gratitude later. We gotta get you back home now before he comes to.
Let us see who is more fit to survive.
What is with this party going on in the background? The slave or the conqueror? Yeah, dude. Whoa. Well, the title of this episode wasn't Rise of Kang, but I do feel like that last little thing we saw is teeing that up.
Back in the 1990s. Our fight is not done.
What just happened? What did he do? What did he shoot at them? Was that an attempt to kill him, or? Oh, eat shit. That's rude. I mean, I knew it was part one. It said it. It definitely isn't end of Apocalypse, so I don't see, he was like slave versus conqueror, so I don't know why or what benefit he would have from empowering him. So it was probably an attempt to kill him, to take him out. And I mean, there's a part two to this episode, so he's got to rise. I mean, he's the threat for this season. I also think that whole thing, that vision Charles saw, is maybe a threat to come. You know, setting up Ramatut here, his technology building, feeding these things through time. Because it sounded like, oh, was that he who begins the end or something like that? It just sounded like some Kang shit, unless he was talking about Apocalypse. And he could have been talking about Apocalypse. And it could have been, I mean, it could have been a Kang. Who is it? He would not, He Who Remains, like the one that works with the TVA or whatever it is. Because I think that's true in the comics as well. Maybe not works for the TVA. I think that was a different thing. But like, there is the good Kang. Maybe this one that has kind of like been through it all, and it was like, hey, this is happening. Maybe he is the begin to the end thing is simply Apocalypse. You know, if he makes it to these shores, if he makes it to this place, then he will ascend. Become more of a problem than he already is, because he was born on the Eternal Shores, right? I think so. I think that's what they said. But it would be cool if we built up. We're already bouncing around through fucking time, so just a pure invitation to throw Kang into the mix for season 3. But I mean, honorable attempt at trying to talk no jutsu and make friend of Apocalypse, but lying to him is where it actually lost their favor. Once it was revealed, because of the distrust of Ball, that they were not helping in a way that he saw fit. So he dug in, revealed the truths, revealed their hidden lair, stalked them. The fact that none of them were able to notice that they were being tracked, especially Charles and his sensory perception and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, it's not like he's always actively like monitoring for people following him. That's not like what he does, but still. The fact that he can is the other part. But they found their lair where they've been hiding these things in order to build something which they didn't explain. But it does make you think that like the misstep was not telling him the truth, where Charles was like, didn't want Eric to do any of this. And he was like playing it coy and safe and like whatever. And he did like being around other mutants, and they were making progress. There was like, we were right on the cusp of like that dream being fulfilled through like from the first mutant to the last one ever born, you know, up until there, to build that up to the present day and everything be better, hopefully better, theoretically better. Quelling his rage, his desire for revenge, and him perpetuating the cycle eventually, you know, going from slave to slaver in the end, going from slave to conqueror, you know, fuck you, Kang. But to like, because he found out they were lying, lies are the weapon of the weak, that broke everything. Illusion, wool pulled from his eyes and everything. And it's like, it makes you wonder if they just told everything straight up front, what would happen? Maybe leave some things out, maybe omission. But then again, if anything, like, I don't know how they'd even prove any of that, but I don't know. There could have been a way maybe for that to have played out in a way that this would have gone in their favor. Because, God, they're so close. Bishop, though, came in clutch. And maybe the reason we didn't have any readings on the time bands yet is because by the time and this doesn't make any sense with time, because it should activate at any point they were ever active. So by my understanding of their time travel, if they are picking up no signals, that means at no point in time do they ever get activated. But he did throw them to them. So who knows? And I'm wondering if because everybody else seems to be gathering in the 90s already. So our scattering to the winds is ending so much faster than I expected. I expected us to really kind of do this like on all fronts thing through multiple time periods and stories, but maybe by the end of this, after he sent the time bands over, the next episode, next week, they'll all be back in the present day. That blast hits. Obviously, everything they were trying to do with Insabanur there failed. So Apocalypse is going to be born anyway. So that attempt dismantled and left to the devices of the past, as it were. And then maybe to survive that blast for them, they just teleport away. And they'll be filling the chairs. And then obviously back in the present day where he's already been cahooting, gathering forces, gathering his new horsemen, or plotting, or his tech, or from the future, or whatever, from the abandonment of the future in episode 1 to his rise in the present day. Maybe that's where we'll reconvene to fight him there. And I'm wondering if we're going to have if that's going to be the rest of the season, or if it's going to have like a mid-season shift into something else that it's building into, which could be this Kang thing. I mean, that could also be this season. They did something similar last season with that as well. So who knows, man? Crazy shit. Crazy stuff. Anyway, I love seeing Magneto and Charles working together. That shit tickles me so much. But guys, what did you think of the episode? How do you feel? What are your theories? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chen Sun, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angel Burr, Calvin Brinley, CP Pastor, Theodore Wolf, Thailand, Denise Mauricio, and The Honk. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that I've been taking care of here at the office. You guys have been tremendous help with all of that. And as always, a huge thank you to all of our channel legends. You and the patrons allow us to do so much of what we do over here. Without you guys, we would not be able to get through all these copyright claims and stuff like that, getting help with the editing so we can keep up with all this content and keep bringing this stuff to you guys here on YouTube, because y'all, we wouldn't be here. But that's just video. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.